Just so you know, or just so you are thinking, that God is like a man who gets tired and forgets his commitment to you when you need him the most. Well, think again, because the God you are trusting neither sleeps nor slumbers. It means nothing can catch him by surprise when it comes to matters that concerns you or anyone you care about. So, learn to trust him and believe that God is not quiet on your matter. Look at the story of Job. He lost everything: his source of livelihood and his children. So many in this kind of situation would have been lamenting and cursing, saying stuff like, "God, where are you? God, why are you allowing me to go through all these? God, I thought you loved me. God, are you sure you care about me? God, are you sure you are not asleep? Because why would you be awake and everything I hold dear to me is crumbling and falling apart?" But Job was just a man like you. Even when his wife told him to curse God and die, he still blessed God. He says he knows that God is faithful to his word and that nothing can catch him by surprise. That's the attitude of someone who trusts and believes that God neither sleeps nor slumbers. Elijah and the prophet of Baal in 1 Kings chapter 18, he challenged them. He put his faith and trust in God to test. He said they should prepare a sacrifice for their God, and he will do the same, and they will call on the name of their God, which they did from morning till evening, but their God never answered. Elijah even told them to scream louder. Maybe their God is asleep. And when it was time for Elijah to call on God, God answered by fire. God, who is fully in control and fully attentive. He is a God who keeps you and the God who invites you to turn to him for help. So often, most humans live with fear because they are looking elsewhere for help. They don't actually believe that God has it all under control. Maybe you worry about your marriage disintegrating, or the health of your parents, or a separation from your friend. Maybe the news deadlines leave you feeling paralyzed with worry. Or you are worried about your career, your studies, your finances, or how your future is going to turn out. You try to grasp everything you can get just to get a hold of yourself from falling. There's nothing wrong with being cautious, careful, and prepared, but full control will always be out of your reach. And that is a good thing, because it will make you depend on God more. It points you to the one who keeps you. There's a sense of God's watchfulness and his protection, a promise that no matter what happens, he stands guard over you in the present and in the future. From a human perspective, things may appear completely out of control, yet God is no less active and attentive. He's no less powerful and in control. If he can keep Israel, his beloved, he will keep you too. Remember in those moments when you struggle to get out of bed, or when you don't know what to do, or when you are faced with a decision. You become exhausted and this wears you out, little by little. Even in that moment, God is there, holding you, preserving you, and watching over you. Life may not be easy. You may be dealing with grief over someone dear to you. Your life may be falling apart, But even with all that, you have to keep trusting God. He is still your keeper, your shade upon your right hand, your protection, and your God. He says He will give His angels charge over you, and they will bear you on their hands, lest you dash your feet against a stone. He says He is just and faithful to hear you when you need Him. Even the disciples in the Bible trusted God in their moments when they were down and persecuted. Some of them had to lay down their lives because they trusted God, and they believed that He wouldn't sleep nor slumber. That was the same thing the 3 Hebrew men had when they were thrown into the fire furnace of fire. This is the same mindset that Daniel carried when they ganged up against him and made the king pass a decree to punish anyone that prays. And because Daniel flaunted the law, he had to be punished and thrown into the lion's den. God didn't sleep nor slumber. He saved him from the mouth of the lion. So trust Him even in that pain. Trust Him even in that sorrow. Trust Him even in that loss, because He neither sleeps nor slumbers. Father, I thank You for making me remember that You neither sleep nor slumber. And I know that no matter what I may face, You are with me. I choose to trust You now and forever. Amen. Thank you for watching. I believe this video has blessed you and you have connected with the prayer points. If you would like to share your comment about this topic, please feel free to drop a comment in the comment section. And don't forget to turn on your notifications. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. God bless you.